Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Thank you for joining me in the next episode of my English classes, all right? I hope you enjoy this class. I thank those who have taken the time to like, share, and subscribe, okay? And I leave my information in the description box below so you can check out my books on Amazon. Buy them, read them, okay? And give me a feedback, give me a review. Let me know how I've done, how you enjoyed those stories. Today we're going to be talking about words and their usage, all right? So the first set of words we're going to talk about is continuous and continual. Continual, repeated frequently. Continual means repeated frequently. So something keeps on going on and on and on at a frequent space or a frequent time. Okay, continuous without stopping. Okay, continual, it's repeated frequently, continuous without stopping. So examples that I've given today, they rang the bell. They rang the bell continually throughout the day. They rang the bell continually throughout the day. Okay? It rained continuously for 3 hours or for 4 hours. It rained continuously for 4 hours. Alright? So it rained non-stop. You will say it rained non-stop. It just kept on raining and raining and raining. Alright, so it rained non-stop. So it rained continuously. Alright, so remember the difference. Continual, frequently. Continuous, non-stop. The next set of words, different from and different than. Different from and different than. The hat I bought is different from my mother's. The hat you wear on your head, that I bought, not my hat, but a hat that someone bought is different from my mother. Just an example, all right? Different than. The country is the countryside is different than I expected it to be. The countryside is different than I expected it to be. All right. So in different from and different from, it's still comparison. It's still comparing two things or more than two things. All right. Because this different than, I could have said the countryside is different than the city. All right. I could have written that. But different than, the countryside is different than I expected to be. Different from, the hat I bought is different from my mother's. So it's still comparing two things or more than two things, all right? Discreet, discreet, prudent or wise. Number 3, discreet, prudent or wise. So a person who is discreet is a person who can keep secret. Not that they're necessarily keeping a secret from you, but they are using their wisdom because they don't know you that well, so they don't want to reveal everything to you. Or they could be a deceptive person, so they're discreet with their deception, all right? So discreet, prudent, or wise, all right? So here's an example I've written out for you in a sentence. She never divulge, never speaks out. She never divulge, give information, her private feelings to strangers. She was exceptionally discreet, all right? She never divulged her private feelings to strangers. She was exceptionally discreet, all right? So she was very careful in revealing her secret life to a stranger, all right? Very careful in doing so. Discreet, on the other hand, C-R-E-T-E-D-I-S, C-R-E-T-E, distinct or separate, all right? Discreet, this discreet, one is spelled with two E's together, one is spelled with E's apart, a T between the E's, alright? So this means distinct and separate. Example I've given in a sentence: the two boys are different. They have discrete lifestyle. So it's separate. The two boys are different. They have discrete lifestyle. So one could be rich, you know, the other could be poor. One could wear very nice clothing. One would be wearing rags, or, you know, not so expensive clothing. It doesn't necessarily have to be rags, but it could be not so, what you call it, designer clothes or designer friendly clothing, alright? So it needs to be distinct. Distinct, you might have a distinct mark. You know, some people have a mark. Like Madonna. Madonna has a mold, so she has a distinct mark, right? Or some people have a birthmark somewhere on their body. You see, have a distinct, that is a distinct mark, alright? In some landscaping, you can say in some community they have a distinct building in that community, so everybody knows that building by that community, so it's a distinct place, all right? So discrete, distinct, or separate. Number 4, disinterested and uninterested. Disinterested, impartial, or neutral. If you're disinterested, you're impartial or neutral. So that means you're not partial, you're not taking sides with anybody. You're impartial, right? You're not taking up for this one or taking up for that one, or taking up for your friend who is rich and ignoring your friend who is poor, even though she might be right about something. So it is disinterested, impartial, or neutral. Okay, when you're neutral, like you're in the middle, you're not left or you're not right. Okay, you're more of a just person. A mediator, you would call a mediator a neutral person. All right. Uninterested, having no interest in something. Uninteresting is having no interest in something. All right. So you could take some time and write your and form some sentences using disinterested and uninterested. Alright? So I'll see you next time in my class. Thank you for watching. My name is Constance. I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.